Imagine this. You're sitting at home after dinner, and suddenly you feel a strange pressure in your chest. Is it indigestion? Stress? Or could it be something much more dangerous? Every year, millions of people dismiss early warning signs of a heart attack until it's too late. The truth is, your body often whispers before it screams. The question is, are you listening? Introduction to the problem. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, claiming more lives than cancer, accidents, or infections. At the center of it is the heart attack, a medical emergency that happens when blood flow to part of the heart is blocked. Here's the scary part. Many people don't realize they were having a heart attack until the damage is severe. Symptoms are not always dramatic like in the movies. Sometimes they're subtle, mistaken for fatigue, stress, or stomach issues. Even more importantly, men and women often experience heart attack symptoms differently. Knowing those differences can literally save your life or the life of someone you love. Causes and mechanism. So, what actually causes a heart attack? The heart muscle needs a constant supply of oxygen-rich blood. This blood travels through coronary arteries. Over time, fatty deposits called plaques can build up on the artery walls. This is known as atherosclerosis. Now picture this. If one of those plaques ruptures, a blood clot forms, blocking blood flow. Within minutes, part of the heart muscle begins to die. That's a heart attack. Risk factors that make this more likely include high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, diabetes, obesity, lack of exercise, family history of heart disease. Think of your heart like a car engine. If fuel lines get clogged, the engine starves and eventually stalls. Your arteries are those fuel lines. Symptoms and warning signs. This is the part you must pay close attention to. Heart attack symptoms don't look the same for everyone. Let's break them down. Common symptoms in both men and women. Chest pain or discomfort, often described as pressure, squeezing, or heaviness in the center of the chest. It can last for more than a few minutes or come and go. Pain spreading. Discomfort may radiate to the shoulders, arms, back, neck, or jaw. Shortness of breath. Even without chest pain, difficulty breathing can be a warning. Cold sweats. Sudden sweating unrelated to exercise or heat. Nausea or lightheadedness. Feeling like you might faint. Symptoms more common in men. Classic chest pressure, an elephant sitting on the chest. Pain that clearly moves down the left arm. Sudden, crushing chest pain during physical activity. Symptoms more common in women. Subtle discomfort rather than sharp pain. Pain in the back, jaw, or stomach, sometimes mistaken for heartburn. Unusual fatigue, even after light activity. Nausea or vomiting that resembles food poisoning. Studies show that women are more likely than men to have silent heart attacks, meaning their symptoms are so mild or unusual that they don't seek help until much later. Why it's so dangerous. Here's why heart attacks are medical emergencies. Time is muscle. The longer blood flow is blocked, the more heart muscle dies. Complications can include heart failure, when the damaged heart can't pump effectively. Arrhythmias, dangerous irregular heartbeats that can cause sudden cardiac arrest. Permanent disability, reduced ability to work, exercise, or live independently. Think of it like a fire in your home. A small flame can be extinguished quickly, but if ignored, it can burn down the whole house. That's exactly what happens inside your chest. Prevention and solutions. The good news? Most heart attacks are preventable. Here's what doctors recommend. Healthy diet. Eat more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Limit processed foods, sugar, and excessive salt. Regular exercise. At least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. Even walking counts. Quit smoking. One of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Manage stress. Chronic stress raises blood pressure and increases inflammation. Try meditation, deep breathing, or hobbies you enjoy. Regular checkups. Monitor cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar. Don't skip screenings just because you feel fine. Know the emergency steps. If you or someone nearby has symptoms, call emergency services immediately. Do not drive yourself. Chew an aspirin if advised and available, as it can help reduce clotting. Analysis and perspective. Let's address some common myths. If it's a real heart attack, the pain will be unbearable. False. Some heart attacks cause only mild discomfort or fatigue. Only older men need to worry about heart attacks. Wrong. Heart disease affects both men and women, and risk increases after age 40, especially with lifestyle factors. If I'm active and fit, I can't have a heart attack. Not true. Even athletes can suffer heart attacks, particularly if they have underlying genetic risks. Science shows us that understanding the differences in symptoms between men and women is crucial. Public awareness campaigns are helping, but too many people still ignore the signs. So here's the key takeaway. Heart attacks don't always come with dramatic, crushing chest pain. Sometimes the signs are subtle: shortness of breath, jaw pain, nausea, or unexplained fatigue. Men and women can experience symptoms differently, but both are at risk. The earlier you recognize the signs, the faster you can act, and the more heart muscle you can save. Your body will always try to warn you. The question is, will you listen? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Healthy Wisdom for more simple and reliable health knowledge every week.